Don't give up, guys. What's up, guys? Back with another video. Don't give up. Don't give up, guys. Don't give up. This walk is not easy. That's why many are called, few are chosen. Let's say you fall short, you gotta get back up. And you might feel like staying down there, but don't stay down there, because the more you stay down there, the harder it is back to get back up. Just think of it when it's a hole. You dig yourself more in that hole. It takes and when you want to get back up, it takes longer to get out. Just like when you fall short, if you keep just not repenting from falling short and not trying to do anything, and you just keep going down that hole, then it's gonna be harder to get back up. So when you fall short, instantly take action to get your spirit right, just get your fire back and get stuff like that. Don't give up, guys. And this walk isn't easy. Many are called, few are chosen. And if you're trying to like, let's say, website addiction, you could pray and fast. Fasting, you can I'm not a doctor or anything like that. So if you take any medicine or stuff like that when it comes to fasting or something like that, or food, ask your doctor. I'm not a doctor person, but ask your doctor. But if you're healthy, you can try fasting. But make sure don't tell people. Let's say you're young and your parents are like, why don't you eat? You can just tell them. But don't go like telling everyone that you're fasting, getting a reward from men. If you do that, you get a reward from men, not from God. I'd rather have a reward from God than from men, because I just prefer the blessing from God, not from men. Because men, they'll probably love you one day and then hate you the next day. But God's not like that. He's not like that. Don't give up, guys. We all fall short, but get back up. Don't stay down there, and just keep fighting. Fight the good fight of faith. There's gonna be times where you might feel weak, but hey, this is what I do. Let me show you something. This is what I do when I feel like watching the websites. When when I'm getting the opposite of strong. I'm not a lot, because definitely I'm from the power of the tongue. When I feel that, I just say I'm strong mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm confident. I'm strong spiritually, mentally, physically. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm strong. I like stuff like that. Definitely from the power of the tongue. So you speak that, it's more easier, and it's not that hard. It's more easier to overcome the temptation of watching the websites, and that's what I do. And it's been working for me. It's been working for me on Seamer Intention, and you guys should do that. And every day when you wake up, or every day, speak positive. Speak positive. Say that you're happy, you're healthy, I'm strong, and be careful when you're laughing, because let's say people laugh and they say they're dead, they're weak, and when you say that, I could bring curses into your life. And that, let's say you say you're dead, you're weak, you might end up in the hospital a week later. You gotta be careful what you say. Definitely from the power of the tongue. Don't give up. Fight the good fight of faith. And if people are like let's say you don't believe that, I'm not gonna say, because who knows, he might watch this, but let's say just people just don't agree with you, even though you know that this is right, but they're saying it's not, and then they start comparing you to other people, and they just ignore them, but don't completely ignore them, because maybe completely ignore them after, if they didn't see any truth. Let's say they actually say a sin that you were struggling with and you didn't even know, but they told you, but they say other lies with it. You suck in the truth and eat the meat and spit out the bones. Eat the truth and spit out the lies. Take what he said was true or she said was true, and then spit out the lies. Let's say he said that you were let's say he was saying something, even though that's true, but then even though he's being deceived, but he's thinking that the opposite of that. But let's say he says something and you're like, oh shoot, this is actually a sin, and I was actually committing it and I didn't know. God can use your enemies to warn you, and guys, he can use your enemies to warn you. So have discernment, know if what he's saying is true or not, and just yeah. And how do you get discernment? The Holy Spirit. How do you get the Holy Spirit? You ask God for it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.